What up, homie? It's Tony. Oh god, he's been in my feed as of late, and shit. I wish I was half as talented. But either way, hey, here's a Paladin progress update. Alright, I'm in this slime Rama Valley. That's what it's called apparently. Either way, I'm here because I recently had to buy the Dawn Guardian, the Dawn Scroll from this dude for 100 million. Fucking ripping me off. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different items to 22 stars. Yeah. Yeah, I'm super happy about the result. It's the last 5, 10, 15 event. I got him to 22 stars for 35 billion. Roughly around there. Now, some of you guys might be thinking you're super lucky. I don't know. I popped this hat like on the last Shining Star Force event. I started off with like 80 billion. I spent around 20 billion on this fucking hat. And I popped it like 10 to 15 times. I'm not joking when I'm saying that. 10 to 15 times before I finally got it. I called it quits back then. And then I, you know, settled for 21 stars then, because I had other mules I had to get to, you know, certain numbers and whatnot. So I gave up on the idea, and finally I got it to 22 stars. I'm glad, and I got it to that, you know, level and whatnot. So all that has happened. Not to mention, I've actually turned all my thing to triple stat line. They're at least 24% in terms of strength. So this is at 24%, this is at 24%, and this is at 27%. These need a little more work. That's about it. And aside from that, I also have Sweetwater Monocle, and I got it transposed. It took me 30 tries to get it transposed, maybe more. But I eventually got it. So, hey. What's important is that I got it. Now I need to get more Sweetwater Monocles and try to get this to 22 stars. Yeah. Next time on the 5, 10, 15 event, I'll probably try to get my Dawn Guardian Angel Ring to 22 stars. Or at least 21. I only have 1 copy of it, so maybe I'm just gonna set it for 21 stars and then wait for more copies. And then try to get it to 22 stars. Aside from that, obviously I need to get the Superior Golix Ring and the Pendant to 22 stars. Aside from that, I also need to talk about these things, right? They have ways to... Nexon just have ways to piss me off in the worst ways possible. Now, the black card. Yes, I should be a little more happy about the black card, but I don't know. I don't like durational items. The same goes for totems, right? I don't like the... I didn't get the last... the durational event Christmas totems because they don't last. What's the fucking point if you are gonna leave me in the dirt? Like, that's what I also hate about... Oh, what is this? This? I can get it later. There you go. When you look at Gob's Gift, like, what's the point of all this? Because, like, I usually only get the XP related stuff because last time on the Identisk, the first time, in fact, when I started this game back then, returned to this game back then, correct myself, I got a boss damage and attack power for my for the very first character that I created. That is the, you know, this character, the Paladin. And after a while, few months later, I realized I was doing less damage than before, and I was just like, why am I so much weaker? That's when I kind of realized I was missing out on these damage. And I realized You know, if they're just gonna reset itself every fucking time and, you know, leave me in the dirt for a while and I just get to enjoy these, like, not even at the beginning. They don't give me enough to power these up at the beginning, so then what's the fucking point in that? So I don't raise these at all. I just raise, like, the other things, like the XP and the normal damage and, you know, that kind of thing. XP related stuff rather than anything that directly affects my CP. So yeah, there you go. So I'm not gonna be putting this on, though it is quite nice. It raises my CP by a lot actually, but hey, what's the point, right? I've been trying to get my hands on a good Oz ring for a while, and I finally got a level 4 Oz ring. I want to murder the employers at Nexon. Are you kidding me? Ultimatum ring this late in the ring? I can't even give it to other characters. Right now, the best ring I have is like continuous ring, and the continuous ring barely does anything for me. So, does anything to affect my damage really? Because it barely does. So I don't put it on, but I need at least level 3 ring. That's not the ultimatum ring. You know, I'm eventually going to get it probably, but I want to get it until I face the... who was it? The hard will on my Genesis. Oh, yes. I also need to talk about this. I finally got the Genesis weapon. Yeah, I was super happy about it. Last time when I got it, I was like, oh, I was stoked. You know, when I finally opened up the chest and everything. I know that they just give it to you on the next update, but hey, I got it earlier. And I got to not beat the Black Mage, survive the Black Mage. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in the boss progression later. But yeah, I got it. I got through Von Leon, no problem. I got through what was it? Who's the guy? Yeah. Arcarium. That's his name. I got through Arcarium, no biggie, and now I'm just waiting for next month for the, you know, the thing, you know. But aside from that, I think that's about it. Like, I don't really have anything else to showcase here in the thing. So, let's actually show off my CP. 84 million with 51,000. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm going up. I'm trying to get it up there. Oh man, I'm actually really fucking happy about the, you know, how far I got, to be quite honest. I never thought, I don't know, I didn't really think I would get to Genesis weapon this quick. Or maybe I'm wrong, you know. I don't know. Maybe I should have gotten here much faster than now, but either way, I don't know. I just thought. Either way, I'm super happy about the result so far. Right now, I just need to get this Genesis weapon and get it liberated, put it on and whatnot. I know that this gets much better on the next, you know, the system reform on the next upcoming update. But that'll take another 4 months or so, so I'll probably have to do my thing till then and try to get through all these different bosses. Yeah, aside from that, let's actually talk about the boss progression, right? So I now solo up to Chaos Gloom now. I don't solo up to... They don't give you a stamp until you solo these, huh? I haven't soloed Varicilla yet, so I guess that's why they don't give me the stamp. Wait, why did they give me stamp for Black Mage? What? What's with the inconsistencies? Okay, I'm purely confused now. I'm just confused. But when it comes to Hard Varicilla, I'm just partying for now in order to get the Shadow of Annihilation. Hopefully I could get another, Arcane Umbra armor box. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they also gave me another Arcane Umbra weapon, by the way. Maybe I'll get it up to 18 stars. I don't want to get it any higher than 18 stars though, because I'm getting a Genesis weapon. I don't want to get my weapon powered up. Aside from that, I also need to... So, you know, on the last video, large amount of people have been, you know, I've seen some of the people shit talking on me, talking about why I'm not willing to learn the boss. Of course I'm learning the boss, you fuck. I don't fucking understand. Of course I look at the guide and shit. Like, I know that Dark Nail minions gets summoned whenever he attacks. It's just that in the second phase they just get summoned, you know, on like batches upon batches without any kind of timing or any shit like that. Like 2 blue balls get summoned out of nowhere, that kind of thing. Along with arrows and brain scrambler that fucks you up sometimes. It's like that kind of thing that fucks up your plays, and I don't know. Like, but I'm getting it. I got the gist of it. I got the gist of it. I didn't have enough time last time. I didn't have enough buff to actually get through Hard Dark Nail. But next time, next week, I think I'm getting through it. I got it down to 11% in terms of health, or maybe more than a little bit more than that. But I got it down to that much level, and next time, I'm killing Dark Nail. But yeah, the first time when I cleared Chaos Gloom and first time when I cleared the Guardian Angel slime, I had I mean, not the Guardian Angel slime. I had a little bit of problem with the Chaos Gloom when I first soloed him. But, I mean, he's alright. Like, what was it? Like, the first time when I cleared through him, I do feel like I was kind of out of my element. I did clear them on the second try. It took me 2 tries in order for me to do so. I feel like I died, like, out of nowhere without... Like, I don't know what killed me whenever I died on... Like, it wasn't a fear pattern, it wasn't anything, and then I just died in the middle of nowhere. When I was setting up, like, Fountain and that kind of thing. And I feel like that was kind of unwarranted, and that was just stupid of me. And, yeah, if it weren't for that, I would have cleared it for sure. And, I killed it on the second try without much of a problem, to be quite honest. And I feel like it's more of a fear patterns, what was it? The timing that you have to get down. You want to be on top of the tentacle whenever you're in fear, which is a bit hard, I guess, if you are first time doing it. But, you know, I don't know. In normal Gloom, I had less problem with that because I don't know why I had less problem with the things. Maybe the things get killed more easily with my... What was it? The Hammer of the Righteous just clears through these things without much of a problem. So maybe it was that. I feel like the normal Gloom was easier for me because of that. But aside from that, I got through him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the Black Mage. By the way, Black Mage is just... It took me 3 tries to survive through the entire phases, and even then I got through with 1 health. Oh, like I said, I watched the guides. It's just that I need to practice it before I actually get through it. Know what I mean? I need to... And there's no way currently, like at the moment, to actually solo practice this boss, and it's just pisses me off. Know what I mean? I want to get into the 3rd phase and just practice there, but you know, I need to get the good feel of the boss before I actually try the boss. But they don't let me, and it's just like I wish I could practice on this boss, but you know, that kind of thing. That's a problem I have with this boss. I hope they would let me, but they don't. Okay, let's talk about the... Apparently I can clear normal Saren, but I'm not too sure whether I can. Because her... What was it? She has 3 health, right? I got through the first phase. With like 2 health, I think. I need to, I didn't even watch any kind of guide, by the way. I was just ducking and shit like that, and I got binded constantly. That's my bad, to be quite honest. But yeah, I got through the boss, and I need to probably watch a guide on this, but I just went in blind on a practice run because, hey, it's practice run. That's not bad, I think. I don't think that's too bad. I haven't soloed Hard Will yet. I think I should, but I haven't. I'm soloing this boss. I can definitely solo Hard Will, but it's just that I don't know. I mean, I definitely need the Curse Spellbook, but I don't even have a problem with second phase anymore. I have a problem with the first phase now. It's just so boring. It just takes so long. It's so boring. Ugh, I don't like Will's first phase. I sound like a bowling. You know what? I know that I'm rambling on too much, and some people pointed out, why do you keep playing? Not some people. One guy pointed out that why do you ramble about this game, and why do you keep playing this game? Hey, if I didn't like this game, I wouldn't complain about these things in the first place, buddy. Like, there are plenty of things that I like about the game too. It's just that these things are holding the game back. I wish it would extend its fan base and it would have more players in the game so that it would lag the game. But no, but we would have more things and we would have more voice over here in the GMS, like it seems like it did in the for Inkwell. Give more powers to him and give us more voice and whatnot. But there are plenty of things to like about this game too. That is why we are still playing through this game, and that is why we are actually caring enough about this game to the point we are talking about what can happen, for the future of the game, so that we can actually make the player experience better than before. So I'm just waiting for more arcane sets. I'm just waiting for more items to drop and whatnot at the moment. Next time I'll be able to clear Darknell, and then I'll be able to upload. I don't know. So for Paladin, I feel like the bossing experience is far more different than most other classes, because the Paladin's mobility is really limited, right? Every single movement have some kind of delays to him. It's not like a thief or some other classes that has like different ways to clear through the bosses, right? And I feel like that's holding back the class. Now, am I having a problem with Paladin? Like, am I complaining that the Paladin is too weak? No, not that. It's just that the Paladin's playstyle is different. His damage reduction is insane, by the way. He survives through things that no other classes can if you ever slip and make a mistake. Paladin is a good class, right? I love Paladin. I always, think about going to other classes, and then I always come back to Paladin. I mean, not always. I used to think about it, and then I realized, no, Paladin is just that good of a class, and I feel like he's gonna be just that kind of timeless kind of class. Know what I mean? Even till the endgame bosses, it's always going to be that class that people are going to need in order to defeat the endgame bosses. Know what I mean? So I'm going to continue playing Paladin. He's going to be one of my main class. Aside from that, so therefore, I'm going to make an exclusive guide for Paladins only, essentially. In order to get through these bosses, I feel like. Because, I feel like Paladin doesn't really need guides on these guys, but, I'll make him just put them together into one and then just set them up into this one big pile, because you don't really need help with these. Let's be real here. Princess Snow, I also think you don't really need a help with, but you know what? I'll make a video on these 4. Like, because I feel like that's just the thing. Yeah, I'll be making videos on all these different bosses, all the ways up to Hard Dark now. Ferrisilla is a little more of an interesting boss. I'm not too sure whether I can make any kind of video on her until I actually get the more grasp on the boss, I feel like. But I think I need to practice on her a little more until I actually solo her. Know what I mean? Like, actually I can confidently solo her. I mean, I think I should be able to confidently solo her now that I have this much damage, but you know. Oh yeah, I'm also going to for the future content, additional content, I'm also going to talk about my top 5 favorite bosses. I've been, you know, rambling on about the bosses too much and rambling on about this game too much, and I feel like I'm not talking enough about the good points of the game. So I'm going to talk about my 5 favorite bosses in the game. I mean, I love every single one of their designs. I feel like Maple Story's artwork is always just phenomenal, other than the fact that these are just you need to huh? Why don't you have an illustrate? What? Interesting. Interesting that he doesn't have a separate illustration out of all these different illustrations. He just stands alone in his pixel form. If you guys like this video and whatnot, you know, if you want to come along on this journey of mine to get to the, you know, try to get to that top paladin or whatever the hell, subscribe. If you like this video, leave a like. You know, comment and let me know how many of you are actually paladin. You know, it'll be nice to know some fellow paladins. Know what I mean? So, yeah. Thank you.